Welcome to Exploring Paintball Tacking. Today we have a Spyder MR6 in box. Box is a little beat up, but it's still there, so let's open this bad boy up. Let's see, still got the spares kit. Carry handle, stock for it. Oh my god. The plug, which, ugh, look at that. Dirty plug. Gross. Stock. Carry handle. All metal. Very nice construction. Then we have that out of the way. The marker itself. Long marker. So this one is one that can also does the dual feed. You just have to turn the barrel, which, oh my god. I don't know if you're gonna see that. Yeah, you can see that. Looks like, so you got mag-fed mode and you turn the barrel, and you got hopper mode, which looks like this one's gonna need some serious cleaning, boys and girls. So get into it. You got one mag with it. Bust out the Allen keys for it. It's got 3 Allen keys, 3 sizes. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, that's kind of cool. So you got an arrow on there, so you can just twist it to go from mag fed to hopper fed. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Again, removable tip on this one. So let's see kind of where to start here. Probably gotta take the shroud off to get the barrel off. How the fuck do you get this shroud off? So in order to remove the shroud, you gotta move, there's 6 bolts, there's 4 on the shroud itself, and 1 there, 1 there, but you have to take off the swivel end. Where did I put my crescent? So you gotta take off this end of the tubular, of the braided line. That just comes out. There was an O-ring. Landed on my foot. Okay, so there's a bolt back here you got, or screw out. In the back you gotta take out this one. I think that's it. Okay, so there's one on that side, one on the opposite side as well. There, that comes off like that. And just look at that grease in there. Yummy. So then, oh yeah, that one's chock full. So then, the final bolt to get the shroud off is right here. If I can get into the thing. Alrighty, let's check this out quick. There, the shroud comes out. Alright, let's get the feed neck off. So far it's only been the littlest Allen key. Hey, Spyder.tv. Wonder if that website even works yet. Oh. Oh, gross. Look at that. That's just caked in there. Oh. So you can see here for hopper, you switch it, mag fed. You kind of gotta feng shui it like just right to get the barrel out. disgusting. Now we can probably dig into the internals here. That smokes me. Okay, so the pin drops that out. So that just houses the charging handle, which then gets you to the top of the big rubber thing. Yeah. Oh, just look at that bolt. Pure. There we go. Just look at that. This is pure grossness. Who knows how long that's been in there for. I might as well take this hand off here too. So you'll need a 9/64 Allen key as well, because they did not include it, or it is missing in this kit. Either way. I'm just trying to get this out. Here we go. To the little valve. Oh, where's that? I'll have to look in the manual. Yeah, otherwise, besides some paint getting broke in it, not too bad. Alright, let's get all these parts cleaned up. Check all the O-rings and get them all lubed up. So there's O-rings on that, the bolt itself, I think that's it. Cup seal. So otherwise just gotta grease and lube this, and the handle. Oh, and the valve here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 O-rings, not too bad. Alright, let's try to get this thing back together. Okay, so when putting this plug back in, you have to make sure you put it on the right end. I was trying to put it on the back end. So there's 2 bolt holes that go on either side of it, and then a bolt hole in the middle. So you have to get those 3 lined up before you can put this screw in. Because these 2 screws help hold on the grip frame. So I thought I was missing a part. No, the velocity adjustment's just right here. The tube goes on top of it, and to unscrew it, you just have to keep screwing it. Very punch. Which one am I going here? There is a little O-ring on there that we'll want to lube up too. Screw it back in like so. It's done. That's all the lubing. Alright, let's put this thing back together. So we got the 2 bolt holes lined up with that one, so we can get that in. Next goes the valve in, spring first. And we have to make sure that hole is pointed, that hole there is pointed down. Kind of have to guide it along. And then you need to push it in. I don't have a pusher, so this pen works. And we'll have to get that lined up. And then this little 5/32. So tighten that down with the 5/32. And then, so the next part, we gotta put the bolt in, which has to go facing down like that. It goes like so, in the spring. And then we can put a buffer tube in there. And then velocity adjuster in there. Then to get that to stay, we gotta put this pin back in. And we can, oops. So before we can do that, we gotta put the bolt in, hold down, kinda like an autococker. So that goes like so, that like that. Put that bolt pin in. Hopefully I did that right. So we can tighten that down. Like so. Okay, one thing to note. Let's put this thing on first. So on the swivel end, there is this. I don't know how I got it to fall out the first time, but there is this little plastic washer that goes in there. I was trying to figure that out where it goes. Luckily I have a manual, so it goes in the female end of the swivel. Look at it swivel. So yeah, that just goes in there. That causes that confusion figured out. Let's get this tightened down. And then this end, the non-swivel end, goes to the body. We'll go through there. Get that tightened down. Then get the grip frame. Go through. The little heads go on the side. Let's mess with the shroud first, I guess.
Wait. This shroud sucks. Put it together.
Okay. So it's not caulking. So we gotta take the grip frame off again. So now what I gotta do is gotta make sure they're kind of like so, have like a bit of a gap in between them so that you can go. I forgot to do that because I thought they would go kind of similar. Push that back in. So that's basically all you need to do for the basic maintenance. Now that should cock. Okay, so now I can go put the grip frame back on. So all you gotta do to just so you can do the basic maintenance is take the grip frame out, launch that across the goddamn room. So yeah, because these gotta come out at the same time. So that. Just be careful on doing that because it likes to shoot out. So there. That feels better. Then you can put the grip frame back on. Really, I should have wished I would have known this sooner. But you only have to get the grip frame off and take these two out and just loosen these off. Then you can take that off and clean it easier. Otherwise, I would not recommend taking the grip frame off ever if you can avoid it. Because that was, not the grip frame, the hand guard. If you don't have to ever take the hand guard off, don't. Because it's a terrible time. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. Rawr. Okay, let's put some air into it and see if it works. And we actually got it. Stable cock, which is good. Now let's get the air on it. It leaks down the barrel. Okay. So I was having some troubles, and I found out I had a leak down the barrel once I aired it up. So I was looking through, so any leak down the barrel is usually the cup seal or in the valve. The valve looked good and everything like that. Then I noticed that I had it this way so that it wouldn't actually seal. And so we flipped this valve around and bam, there. That's the proper way. So there's like a little bowl-like structure, I guess you could call it, bowl-likeness to it that the cup will actually seat into, and then that is the proper way. So let's get this bad boy back in here. And I figured out an easier way to just really only thing you need to do to get into the internals is take the grip frame off. So we'll get the valve back in there. Okay, so push the valve where we need to go and get the set screw in, just using a squeegee to get it into approximate position, and then we'll just kind of rotate that with a pick, and we can screw this down, push the little buffer tube thing in there. Then we can put the bolt in. So the little fat side down, fat bottom girls, just kind of remember that. They make the world go round. We put that. Before we do that, just put that there. Kind of push that little buffer thing in there a little bit more. And you can that. Push that all back together. Pin in. Not missing anything this time. Feels like it'll cough. You can feel it takes, got some good weight behind it at least. Okay, now we can put that back on. I'm getting good at this one now, guys. Like, now we have the correct screw in here. Now we can stop screwing around. Good and tight. Now let's put some air to her and see. That's an easier fix. So a couple things here. You gotta make sure your detent's on, and you gotta make sure that on line too. But while you're doing that, you got to make sure you have that guy in there. You got to make sure it ever so goes in the right spot. So what I've been trying to do, or seems to work, is just kind of going like that, making sure it's, this will be the correct way. Then the big part from the bolt will hook onto here. So you kind of got to just do it like that and compress the spring just a tiny bit. If you can get in there and do the thing. There. And you got to hold that. Oh, and that probably just sprung out. Yep. So you see why this is a struggle. Can't put the detent in the detent. Oh my god. That sounds like it's sprung. Oh yeah, it cocked. It's cocked. And it's good. Let's put some air to it. Because last time I was leaking out there, so see if me and my fucking around, if we can find out if it leaks. If I can screw a goddamn bottle in. Jesus. There we go. Alright, successful, no leaks. It works. Okay, so the mag's super simple. 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Okay, so now I got everything cleaned up. Simply just pop that back onto there. And this little guy, gotta make sure it's pointed that way. And kind of that. Get that kind of lined up. You can just simply Whoop. Drop that guy in. Oh, it missed a spot. Nope, that's just corrosion. And kind of push and turn and then boom. Then if you want to test it, so it's in the right spot, then just screw it back in, tighten them down. Mag fits in there nice. It cocks. Now the only thing we got left to do is test it out. Today we have the dual feed Spyder MR6. Finally got done tacking it. So right on the barrel there, you'll see it's lined up for mag fed. So we'll pop the mag in, cock it, and safety. Whoa. So the mag works at least. We now know that. Now let's switch it. So you got that. That's to take the barrel out. Now you got to load it. So you don't need to put a mag in it as it'll be like fully blocked there. So let's try this out. Oh my god, this is a weird one to hold and do this. That can go up. That tree is being pretty colorful now. See what that's at. Well, it works. A little slow on velocity, but everything's there, everything works. It's a pretty straight, oh my god, pretty straight shooter. I was shooting like 230. Fun little shooter. Feels weird without a mag though, but there we go. It's like 250 now. Alright. Well, this thing's gonna take some sweet spotting. So yeah, this has been the gems of the paintball internet / it came from the depths of the general's quarters. This has been the MR6 from Spyder. Dual feed paintball gun. Let's go rip it. Happy pink tree. Bye.